he's great. He's great so far.
Well, let's see if this one breaks the mold, because YaoYao and Detective Hecka, the master versus the student. It's got to begin now. And we start off with a knight, and that means lock bait, right?
It does, might be. Oh, that's the miner there.
Okay.
On the other side.
Maybe it's minor control then.
Probably. Yeah, most probably. It will be interesting what YaoYao is bringing to support this miner.
500 damage on that tower. That was a full miner.
Yep.
Good log. Oh, does he have an answer for it? If he has an arrow here. Oh! Nice
Great
tornado
tornado.
into that zap. And YaoYao is running dangerously low on Elixir here, but I think he should clear this out very well. Bats.
Very
Pretty
good.
damn
Yep.
good. Look at him, so bored, this guy. YaoYao playing with one hand. And
Oh,
those
look at
bats are
this
gonna get
bat.
mad value.
The Electro Wizard saves the day. Yep.
And
But it's gonna sacrifice that Electro Wizard. That's fine.
can we go back and talk about this mortar here?
Oh, mortar.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, it was used there as a shield for a while. The P.E.K.K.A. the ram slam into it, but it's a mortar deck.
Yep. Love it. I love when they play.
Oh, balloon. Hello.
Yep.
P.E.K.K.A.
No
And
lava. Oh, Executioner.
Sweet. Not the best placement there. Should have maybe opened up with the Executioner. Maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
But still, this Executioner is going to get some damage onto the tower, which will always be nice.
Knowing that YaoYao actually have the minion pot, he should have played the Executioner much earlier. But yeah, I really want to surprise YaoYao with
Takes
the
out the
balloon.
mortar. Doesn't even get a shot on the tower. So, down to 1600. YaoYao still in the lead here. The master, you can almost say.
Mortar, interesting.
Yeah, interesting deck. Still hiding two cards. You would imagine one of them to be Rocket, right?
Yeah. Or poison.
Okay. He
Yeah.
hasn't shown poison so far. Not many good uses for poison.
Yeah,
right now.
because there are no small units in the Detective Hecka's deck, so
Defensive mortar here. It's good because the mortar used defensively can actually destroy the protection units for the Hecka.
and because
Oh, that's a rocket.
Rocket takes out the Executioner.
Great
that
use
is
of the rocket.
Very crucial.
Does he have a log here? There's the log.
Good
It's gonna
log.
shield it.
Oh.
Oh.
Battle Ram takes out the mortar, and the Knight should be able to clean it up pretty easily.
But that rocket was used defensively, so Detective Hecka has bought himself a little bit of time. There's that P.E.K.K.A. once again deployed onto the field, keeps that mortar busy. But you know the problem with not having the small units here is that he doesn't have enough units to receive this miner.
Yeah,
and this miner keeps getting free value, and that rocket's gonna take out the E-Wiz as well. This mortar, does he get a shot off? He gets a shot onto the Executioner, but here comes the balloon punch. This is big. It
Minion
could
Horde
be huge.
should come out soon.
Tornado.
Tornado is
Still
good.
waiting for that.
Oh.
And, whoa, that balloon, is he going to get value?
One.
That one tap. Okay, it doesn't do enough. Doesn't do enough, and I think he's going to be pretty happy. With the miner in the rocket, should clean up this tower here. The shot doesn't actually reset the miner.
One
A
more
little
hit.
bit of a
Oh,
misclick there, and
that
is going
is
to
rocket.
be enough to take out that tower. Thumbs up here from Mr. YaoYao.
Well done.
And, yeah, Detective Hecka goes down.
Yeah.
YaoYao.
Well played.
Simple game for him.
Yeah. Off meta, mortar, miner, poison. Not poison, a rocket. So it just cycles rocket twice there, just to clean up that match. Hecka not bringing small units in his deck.
Yeah.
He has no answer for the miner there.
Yeah, you need cheap units to block the miner with. Sometimes your knights, your guards, goblins, what have you. But his smallest unit being the Electro Wizard, definitely not a valuable trade when it comes to that. And he even missed the Electro Wizard entrance damage and the reset on that miner. So the miner got a few chips off, knocked it into lethal range, and that was that. So game number 1 does go to YaoYao. Do we see another 2-0, guys? Yeah, it's I mean 2-0s never feel good, but you know, it just goes to show who is better prepared on day 1. You know, who has done their homework, who's better rested, what have you. They were in better shape to deal with this. But again, you have to re-stress. It is a best of 3, so there's still a second chance here for Detective Hecka. Look at him, smile in the camera there.
He's here in the studio today.
Yeah, he's here with us. Okay, don't cry here, Hecka. Come on.
You're a hero. Come on. Chin up.
Hero Mendoza, that's right.
Yeah, psyching himself
that's
up.
Right. Psych up. Give yourself a, you know, I don't know, chest thump. How do you do that?
YaoYao looking
I like
very
this music in the background, and then just them just watching them do things. So It's so funny.
observing their emotions.
I feel like I'm in a pet store.
Oh.
is that
Maybe we are in the pet store.
that
We are the
accurate?
pets. Yeah. So,
well, they are the pets, not us.
oh, okay.
We're in the locker room.
Locker room with suits and ties.
Suits in the locker room.
Yep.
Whoa.
Maybe we should really consider the gym attire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if production lets us, we will come in sports attire next round.
Yep.
For sure. Towels and all.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, if you have anything, you can tweet at us. You know, I'm at Lysander Zenor, and you can tweet at
Chisin RPL.
Chisin RPL. That's CHISIN RPL.
PL.
Yeah, I think you tweet at him. It's a lot easier. I'll answer your questions as well. If you guys do have them, we will be happy to answer.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us on this channel. It's been so fun so far.
Yeah.
We're already through almost half the matches now.
Very fast.
Very quick there. Thought it was gonna be a long evening, but 2-0s all the way. It does make for a quick day. Yes, we get dinner earlier, but it is still going to be less matches for us to cast, and we want more games. All right, here comes Hecka versus YaoYao. Round 2, fight. All right, both sides holding on it. All right, so bats, opening bats. I do think YaoYao is going to have another minor here. This opening does hint towards a minor usually, but that E-Wiz gets dropped, so maybe YaoYao changes his mind using the bats just for cycle.
Yeah. So probably
Hecka
not
again.
a very good hand, but Hecka from the back. Usually I would not prefer Hecka from the back. Or again, the executioner takes out the
That's a good trade.
good trade.
Definitely a good trade. You should change his name to Detective Hecka now. Bad joke. Warning.
I like it. Love it.
Bad jokes. But hey, there's the balloon on that left side. So again, that split push balloon that we saw in that previous series as well. So the minor was actually there. Just was out of cycle maybe. But the bats do take out the balloon.
Yep.
And bats showing once again why they are so darn good. That Hecka, will it get a chop in? I think it might.
Oh,
YaoYao not breaking a sweat there. Knows just how much to push his crown towers. And
Hecka, no way. No, not gonna touch my tower.
Still got 3 cards left. Did we notice any changes? Were there any changes so far? I don't think so.
I think it's the same deck for both players.
River Mortar here. Oh, what? Didn't lock it in time. Okay.
The
That
battery
is a
great.
potentially big mistake here. That could end up costing him the game. YaoYao does seem to be playing a very similar deck from game number 1. I have not noticed any
Great
changes.
decision to use the minor to defend against the battle ram there, to buy the mortar sometime, to get another shot in. So yeah, great play from YaoYao.
Zap shown there by Detective Hecka. So once again, not having small units.
Might
to see.
be very crucial.
Rocket. Oh, he misses. Oh,
No, that's fine. Laughing there, YaoYao.
yeah, that's a -1 for him, but it's not too crazy that you can't come back from. It would be bad if you missed altogether.
Yeah.
But
It's
there's
always
that mortar once again.
Always a good idea to rocket the execution.
Electro Wizard at the river. No, he's got to put it in the middle, so this mortar is going to at least take 2 shots on. The Zap needs to come in now. Here's the minor doing that chip damage. And do we have the tornado? So it's the exact same deck. Hecka didn't change his deck.
Yeah. Exact
Alright,
same
having
deck.
a lot of trust in this, but he has deployed a lot of units at the front. And that,
Battle
that
ram,
ram
wow, came
goes
all
in.
the way from the back.
Yeah, all the way. And another one loading up the next cannon here. Hecka
Look
pulls.
at that executioner just cleaning up everything. That is going to be a tower
YaoYao
down
knows.
for YaoYao.
Oh, looks like David versus Goliath will score a point here for David. Knows how to rocket, a desperation rocket, but is not going to be enough to stop this. And YaoYao knows his mistake. Well, you could say never run the same strategy twice, but hey, Hecka did it and won. So
Yeah, props to him.
yeah, props to him
Great
having
job.
faith in his deck, not
Yeah.
having the what I like to call the tilt switch. You know, in the ladder, sometimes when you play, it's like, oh man, too many lava hounds. I don't trust this deck anymore. I am gonna switch. I'm gonna maybe take out my poison for fireball or something like that, and then.
You just get a counter deck.
Yeah, you get faced with the counters. Like, okay,
Oh
crap.
my.
Now there's that graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just die. But
Get it
but yeah,
all the
YaoYao dropping a game here. We asked for 3 games. This is
We
the first
have
one
it?
that
Wow.
went to 3 games. Oh boy, I'm excited. Did we maybe jinx it? You know, we were on track for a good schedule, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and now we got our first 1-1.
But
Production might be sweating in their boots here.
I'm happy that we have a third game,
Uh-huh.
especially such a good competitor, Detective Hecka and TMD YaoYao.
Yeah.
Very, very fond of them. Yeah, so we might or might not see the same decks again.
Okay, guys, change those decks. Like, change it a little bit, you know. Let us be a little bit.
Give us some
give a little bit of mystery, you know.
Yep.
Add some spice in there. Malta was fun. Maybe now he change it out for a little bit more heavy weaponry with the Expo.
Maybe.
I want to talk about how he puts his mortars in the middle as well. You know,
Because
normally when you do that, you open yourself up to maybe a minion horde rush or a musketeer that could snipe it from across the river. So it's a slightly dangerous play.
Maybe he just want to drag the P.E.K.K.A. as far as possible, because P.E.K.K.A. will need some time to take a very long turn towards the mortar in the middle, so buys him some time. So as you have seen, although it wasn't against the P.E.K.K.A., it was against the battle ram, he actually put the miner defensively. So miner, very rarely, when we see a miner played defensively, it's actually a bad idea, but he played there just to protect his mortar, and pretty crucial.
Alright,
but
it does make the difference, because the miner left uncontested 1-on-1 with the crown tower takes almost 500 points of life off it. So miners are a big offensive tool to use only for 3 elixir, so you want to use that miner offensively as much as possible. But you know, when you use it defensively, it has some uses as well, because a lot of that damage, the miner does surprising amount of damage, because it does reduce damage to king towers. But to normal units, it does a pretty decent amount of damage. It's often compared with the knight when not used against towers. And so again, wow, YaoYao opening. And this is what we talk about. Opening at the middle of the river opens yourself up to things like this. Electro Wizard sniping it from across. And Hecka is already going to do this. And another shot goes off, and the balloon comes out right away. Is there a log?
Wow.
Is there a log? No log. No log in cycle. The zap, okay, the log a little bit late there. The zap also. And with that knight to tank, Hecka might be in a little bit of trouble here. There's that miner to distract that tower. Good tornado. But he's going to need more than that. That knight's still looking pretty darn healthy. Going to shock that knight. And again,
great
the bat's coming in.
For the Electro Wizard there. Oh, but the bats.
The damage though. Whoa. Down below 1,000 now. Look at him cringing hard at that damage taken. Not a good situation to be in, because he's just that little bit from rocket range, and this is looking tough. The knight comes out again.
Overextended a bit too much for Detective Hecka there, and YaoYao punish him big time.
Hecka. Oh no!
I guess. Oh, he is
suffering from a little bit of nerves. Yeah, definitely. The P.E.K.K.A. gonna have easy answers to this. You would think that maybe he would swap out the Zap for archers by now, but you know, really concerned about Infernal Tech Heal, which YaoYao is not running at all.
Yeah. So he is just buying time with his mortar, pulling the P.E.K.K.A. in. You know, don't really care if he gets one shot.
Ooh, good one. The executioner. But that when you have minion horde and bats, you don't really care about who dominates the skies. It's you. And now the 2 bats here are going to chip it away, and now it's within mortar shot, it's within rocket range, and Hecka already not feeling too good. With a minute left on the clock, his time is running out here.
Still trying to be very aggressive here, Detective Hecka, but I think he's running out of idea here. Because
a little bit of panicky plays. Again, another P.E.K.K.A. right here. And oh, that goblin slips by, and that could be it. The stabby from YaoYao. Cheeky. And Hecka down the tower now, and that minion horde surrounds that P.E.K.K.A. They see blood, and they want it. The bats come in as well. Vampire bats, this one. Chews up that P.E.K.K.A. with ease for a easy 2-7. And with that, the push continues on. YaoYao looking to nail in that coffin to put Hecka in the ground. That P.E.K.K.A. going in again, but P.E.K.K.A. is a slow beast. YaoYao is running nothing that the P.E.K.K.A. is kind of good at, except the knight.
Those bats are just eating her up so easily. Hecka looking very frustrated there, not very happy with his performance in his third game. But
I'm very surprised he ran the same deck over and over. So, but hey, sometimes sticking to your guns is the way to go, and it did show in game number 2, but you know. Not this game in game number 3. And YaoYao, did he change his deck? I don't think so as well, right? So it was a exact
same deck
pairing
all
the entire best of 3. Hey, Hecka got to give it to him. Took a game off the master, so at least got to be a little bit happy that he beat Senpai once.
Yeah, but of course, double round robin.
Double round robin. The revenge of the apprentice. It could happen. It could very well happen. So, all right, that's 4 games down. 4